I am biology teacher who is taking +2 biozoology lesson 2. See here, human reproductive system. Human reproductive system, every organism having its reproductive system, but human reproductive system is another special subject we are going to study. See, students, you listen this thinking as if you are a doctor. No, you don't watch this class as a student, because இந்த மாதிரி கிளாஸ் இந்த கிளாஸ் எடுக்கும்போது நமக்கெல்லாம் ஒரு மாதிரியாக தான் இருக்கும். பிகாஸ் இதில் இருக்கிறது ஸ்டடி பண்ணுறது. We should know what are all the things which are present in our body. We are going to know about our body. So this reproductive system, generally reproductive systems are two: male reproductive system and a female reproductive system. That male reproductive system, female reproductive system is collectively called sexual reproduction. So male system is producing sperm and female reproductive system producing ovum. This sperm is called one of the gamete and ovum is called one of the gamete. The two gametes fuse to form a young one. So reproduction is producing young one of their own kind. So two gamete fusion of two gametes is called sexual reproduction. That is, there are two systems, the male reproductive system and the female reproductive system. Here we are going to see the male reproductive system. So all the systems are unite to form the organs and the glands. Suppose we are taking digestive system நிறைய படிச்சிருப்போம். The digestive system is collection of organs. Then that organ, along with the organ, glands are also there, which helps to the function of the digestive system. The same manner in human reproductive system, organs and the glands. Particularly in these systems, the sex glands are secreted by the pituitary glands, which are located in the brain, hypothalamus, that you know. Mostly பெரும்பாலும் ஹைப்போதலமஸ்னா என்னன்னே தெரியாமல் இருக்கிறாங்க நம்ம பசங்க. ஹைப்போதலமஸ்னா ப்ராப்பராக தெரியாது, டைன்செஃபலான்னா எங்கே இருக்குன்னு தெரியாது. ஆனால் யூ ஆர் ரீடிங் hypothalamus and diencephala. So here the hypothalamus, pituitary glands are located on the hypothalamus. The hypothalamus are two lobes. One lobe is secreting sex hormones, that is called gonads. So gonad is helping this reproductions. Generally the gonads are helping the both male and female reproduction. Here the male reproductive system are composed of, so I'm telling you again, you watch this class thinking as if you are a doctor. So as a student you won't be watch this class. பசங்களாக பார்த்தீங்கன்னா எல்லாத்துக்குமே ஒரு இதுதான் வரும். ஆனால் இருந்தாலும் நீங்கள் டாக்டராக வாட்ச் பண்ணுங்கள். நம்ம பாடியில் இருக்கிற திஸ் ஆர்கன்ஸ், இந்த பாடியில் இருக்கிற ஆர்கன் இந்த மாதிரிலாம் இருக்கா அப்படின்னு தெரிஞ்சுக்கிறது மாதிரி பாருங்கள். மற்றபடி இதெல்லாம் unnecessary தாட்ஸ் எல்லாம் விட்டுருங்க. See, male reproductive system generally composed of testes, accessory ducts, glands and external genitalia. See, testes, accessory duct, glands and external genitalia. What is testis? இப்போ பெரும்பாலும் this testis. So this is ligo. Here is one bag-like structure is hanging down. This is called the scrotum. The scrotum consists of two bean-shaped structure. These two bean-shaped structure is called the testis. See, all the organs are present inside the body, but the scrotum only hanging separately from the body. The scrotum மட்டும் தனியா தொங்கிட்டு இருக்கு. Why it is hanging downwards? Why it is separated from the body of the human being? So this test is only functioning in a particular temperature. This is not functioning in the temperature of the body. Body temperature la idu work pannadu. This needs a separate temperature. அதாவது பாடி டெம்பரேச்சர்ல இருந்து 2 அல்லது 4 டிகிரி லோ டெம்பரேச்சர்ல தான் இந்த டெஸ்டஸ் ஒர்க் பண்ணும். அதுக்கு பேரே வந்து ஒரு தனியா ஒரு பேர் ஒன்று சொல்லுவாங்க, தெர்மோ ரெகுலேட்டர் அப்படின்னு சொல்லுவாங்க. தெர்மோ ரெகுலேட்டர்னா திஸ் இஸ் நாட் கோயின்சிடென்ட் வித் த டெம்பரேச்சர் ஆஃப் த பாடி, ஹியூமன் பாடி. This is working less of 2 or 4 degree centigrades than that of your body temperature. So that's why it is hanging separately from the abdominal cavity. It is having a skin bag-like structure which are containing 2 bean-shaped structure is called a testis. So the testisல இருந்து தான் the sperms, male gametes are secreted. The male gametes are called as sperms. Spermatozoid அப்படின்னு சொல்றாங்க. Sperms is secreting from the testis. So this is the testis. I'm here inner side of the testis. Then accessory duct. The testis main இதுல இருந்து the ducts in a small tubes. Inside the testis also consisting a lot of small tubes, and it is also extending outside the small tube. The tubes are helping to transport the sperms. So tubes that is accessory to the ducts. Then glands, that is gonads. The glands are secreting from the pituitary glands. And the endocrine gland, pituitary gland is the endocrine gland which is secreting gonads, that is promote all the functions of the spermatozoids. Sperm cells are male gametes. Then external genitalia is those sperm is coming out of the body. This is external genitalia. Penis, we can call it as penis, external genitalia. So these are all the 4 things for the human reproductive system. So first we will see the testis. The testis, you listen carefully the testis. It is one of the separate questions. The structure of testis. Ovoid structure is present inside the scrotum. A pair of testes is present inside the scrotum. This is ovoid structure. Ovoid structure present inside the scrotum. Inside the scrotum, inside the testis, there is a epithelial tissue. Epithelial tissues are present inside this is epithelial tissue present inside the testis. This is called tunica albuginea. A membrane is present inside the testis is called tunica albuginea. So this is something like this tunica albuginea. This tunica albuginea is separated by the septums. Lot of septa. The septa is a cross walls is developed. Each septa forming like a bag-like structure. This particular gap is called a bag-like structure is called a lobules. Lobules is small bag-like structure. Inside these lobules are formed by the you note down nalla paathinga tunica albuginea. The membrane is tunica albuginea forming cross walls. Then in between the cross walls lobules are formed. Lobules are nothing but a small bag-like structure. Inside the lobules are 2 or 3 or 4 small tubules which are more convoluted. Convoluted means மடங்கி அப்படியே சுருங்கி இருக்குது. This is convoluted tubules. This tubule is called a seminiferous tubules. Inside the seminiferous tubules, the sperms are secreting. நல்லா பார்த்துக்க, the testis குள்ள இருக்கிற lobules-ல இருக்கிற small tubes which are secreting seminiferous tubules. The seminiferous tubules are நிறைய இருக்கும், எல்லாத்துலயுமே seminiferous tubules இருக்கு. நீங்க you see the diagram of bookல you are having a very clear diagram and see the book. The seminiferous tubules எல்லாமே ஒண்ணா இணைஞ்சு ஒரு நெட்வொர்க்கா ஃபார்ம் பண்ணும். அதுக்கு ஆப்போசிட்ல this networked structure is called rectus. அந்த இது this is tubulus rectus ன்னு பேரு. இந்த நெட்வொர்க்குக்கு பேரு tubulus rectus. tubulus rectus. இந்த நெட்வொர்க் திரும்ப எல்லாம் சேர்ந்து ஒரு டியூபா மாறும். இந்த டியூபுக்கு பேரு ரிட்டா டியூப் அப்படின்னு பேரு. அதுதான் ரிட்டா டெஸ்டிஸ் அப்படின்னு சொல்லுவாங்க. திஸ் ரிட்டா டெஸ்டிஸ் இந்த பாருங்க, seminiferous tubules which are present in the lobules of that seminiferous will extend and forming a network structure is called a rectus. Then rectus formed a common tube is called retitestis. இது retitestis, இது rectus tubulus rectus, இது seminiferous tubules. The seminiferous tubules present inside the lobules. The lobules present inside the tubule albuginea. Albuginea is a membrane-like structure. This albuginea present in the ovoid testis. This is the structure. இது ஒவ்வொன்றும் ஒரு மார்க்ல கேட்பாங்க. They may ask in one mark questions. What is rectus? What is retitestis? And what is seminiferous tubules? What is lobules? Something they may ask like questions. Correct பாத்தீங்க. See, these retitestis open into a great tubular structure. This is called epididymis. Epididymis. What is that? Epididymis. Epididymis. This is thick tubular structure is called epididymis. It is present in the. You may see this thick tubular structure. Epididymis is present. In the front side of the testis. Epididymis. So there is a connection between the retitestis and the epididymis. Here is the opening is there. This opening is called vasa differentia. This is not properly mentioned in the book and also in the diagram. You listen. It opens into the epididymis. This retitestis open into the epididymis through a vasa differentia. Here from the epididymis, the another tube also developed. The another tube also is developed. This tube is called a vasa differens. So there is a difference between the vasa efferens and vas differens. Vas differens is a tubular structure, and vas efferens is opening of the epididymis. Opening of the epididymis. Here is vas efferentia. This is opening, and vas differences is a tube. This tube is developed from the epididymis, and it is run upwards and connected with the urethra. This tube is called the urethra. The center tube is called the urethra. This vas difference Before entering into the urethra, it is connected with a small gland is called a seminal vesicle. Seminal vesicle. This seminal vesicle and the vas deferens collectively called the ejaculatory duct. Then ejaculatory duct enter into the urethra. The both this seminal vesicle and the vas deferens enter into the urethra. This is not directly enter into the. There is another gland is also present before the urethra. This is called the prostate gland. This enter into the prostate gland and enter into the urethra. From the urethra, through the urethra, the semen is ejected out. The urethra is used for exciting both the urine and the semen various times. So this is the structure. It is also consists of three glands. This gland is called a seminal vesicle. These prostate glands, this bulbourethral. These bulbourethral and prostate glands are used for the lubrication. The seminal vesicles are used for the developing of the spermatozoites. This is the structure of the seminal vesicle and the vas deferens. Both are connecting. They enter into a big gland. This is called a prostate gland. Prostate gland. Through the prostate, it passes through the prostate gland and enter into the vas deferens, the urethra. See, below the prostate glands, the another gland is also called bulbourethral glands. The bulbourethral gland, prostate glands are secreting some milky substances mixed with the spermatozoites and form a semens. Okay. So here the vas deferens. The semens are secreted from the seminal vesicle. The seminiferous tubules to the rectus to the retitestis to the epididymis to the vas deferens is mixed with the seminal vesicle fluid, then seminal vesicle fluid and enter into the prostate gland, then prostate glands where it gets another juice, then from there it is enter into the urethra. See here, there are three glands. Mostly three glands are helping to the semen. So here, the spermatozoites are coming to the coming through the vas deferens. From there, it receives the seminal vesicle. It secretes some glands. This gland is also consists of some enzymes and some sugar, uric acid. Alkaline, something, a lot of chemicals are secreted from this seminal vesicle which is mixed with the semen. Spermatozoites. Also, it is also mixed with the fluid from the prostate, also mixed with the bulbourethral glands. The both three components are mixed with the spermatozoites and form a semen. The semen is a milky substances which are composed of these three gland secretions. Then it is coming out in the form of liquid. That is, semen is a milky substances. See, now let us see how the spermatozoites are produced from the seminiferous tubules. So the seminiferous tubules. This is a tube, seminiferous tubes. I am cutting here and opening like this. So here it is like this. It is just like epithelial case. It is composed of various cells. The cells like Sertoli cells, spermogonial cells, something like this. The Sertoli cells are developing like pyramidal structure, something like this. This secreting some substances which gives energy which gives food through the development of the spermatozoites. Before that, the spermatogonial cells are present. The spermatogonial cell undergo mitotic division and produces sperms. Then sperms mixture, the sperms is maturing after taking the substances secreting from the Sertoli cell. Sertoli cell is a special type of cell which secreting some substances which gives food to the development of the sperm cells. It is also consists of inhibin enzymes. This enzyme and promote the maturation of the sperms. It is also give the motility habit to the sperm cells. Sperm cells are something like this. It is having tiles. It is motile. It is moving inside the liquid. That motility is formed by the inhibins. So many things we can add this, but because of very negligible time, I am going to finish this. This is the structure of the male reproductive system. I'll tell you how the spermatozoid are produced from the testes in the next class. Thank you.